How to control the center and control the game. We have all played games where a player keeps making moves at the side of the board, but it often leads to poor results. Black completely controls the center and prevents white from advancing into the central squares. This limits white's movement while giving black a stronger and more active position on the board. White is forced to move the knight into a passive position, giving black greater control of the central squares and allowing black to play more actively. Black has an advantage in the opening and can convert this advantage into a win with accurate play. Now let us examine a game in which both players compete for complete control of the center. Neither player gains an advantage in the opening because both are actively contesting control of the center. As a result, the opening remains balanced and neither side gains an early advantage. Notice that in this position, white refrains from capturing the knight, with the aim of capturing the pawn on the next move. If white captures the knight, black will recapture. Then, when white takes the pawn, black can play queen d4, forking the knight and the pawn. Naturally, white will move the knight to safety, but black will capture the pawn and force white to lose the right to castle. White's king remains in the center, creating a weakness that black can exploit later. Now that you understand the importance of controlling the center, you're probably wondering how to do it effectively and what factors should guide your decisions when contesting the center. Well, one of the first things you should be thinking about is, how can I occupy the center with pawns? When we talk about the center, we are talking about these four squares. Although, sometimes it is also extended to the surrounding squares. Pawns from the first line of defense and play a crucial role in controlling the center of the board. White can control the center with e4, with d4, with c4, or knight f3, depending on the kind of game white hopes to play, or what white hopes to achieve in the future. For example, white may choose to play the king's gambit if they hope to achieve rapid development and a strong kingside initiative. However, this opening also has some drawbacks, one of which is leaving the king exposed. However, it can be a great way to control the center if white plays accurately and avoids blundering pieces. The English opening is another effective way to control the center because many players do not expect it. If you know its main lines, you can often catch your opponent off guard. In the English opening, white attempts to control the center with the c-pawn and prevent black from playing d5 to establish central control. If black plays d5 anyway, white can capture on d5. After the queen recaptures, the material remains equal, but the position is not equal. Notice that black has traded a central pawn for a side pawn. As a result, white's central pawns can dominate the center, which is unfavorable for black. Moreover, white also gains an opportunity for faster development by gaining a tempo against the queen. Another way black can control the center is by launching effective attacks and maintaining solid defense. Now let's examine a blitz game that demonstrates this idea. White opens with e4 to control the center, and black replies with the Scandinavian defense. White exchanges pawns, forcing the black queen into the center. Knight c3 attacks the black queen, gaining a tempo while aiming to control the center. After the queen retreats, white develops another knight to secure stronger central control. Black's bishop quickly contests white's central control. Both sides focus on quick development in an attempt to outplay the other. Notice that both sides are trying to gain full control of the center and obtain a decisive advantage over the opponent. The game remains roughly equal as both sides maintain good control of the center. Now that you have seen the importance of controlling the center in chess, try applying it in your own games and let me know how it goes in the comments section. If you would like me to make a specific video on any of those openings, feel free to mention it in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video.